I think he had 17 in the first quarter, if I'm not mistaken. And, he hit some big-time shots down the stretch. Obviously, the three to tie it at 111, but the full court, the dunk and transition. I've been knowing RJ for quite a while now. I was in Toronto during the summertime. I think he was a high school junior or senior, and it was a call to my agent, Rich. Well, he wasn't my agent at the time, but that there was a kid in Toronto that is possibly next. But I was going to the gym to get some work in, and they called Rich and asked could he join, and I was like, absolutely. So I've been knowing him for quite a while, and I followed him, throughout those last few years of high school, and obviously off to Duke, and now as a Knicks. So, he's young, so he's going to have, you're going to have your, bumps and bruises throughout your course of your career. While you're young, you're figuring out the game, you're figuring out the speed, you're figuring out the tempo and things of that nature. But, I think he's handled it extremely well, especially, it's a different light and a different heat when you play for the Knicks. And I think he's handled it extremely well.
Great game by RJ, man. RJ was in his bag, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to dwell on all the negatives tonight. Yeah, it was a lot of negatives, but my guy Broadway Barrett unleashed the footwork on these guys tonight. Put Brody in the blender. Had somebody else hit the spin move. AD. Oh, my goodness. The three-pointer was laced. 4-10 from downtown. 36 points, 13 of 28 from the field. 8 boards. 5 dimes. And you know what I love about RJ, bro? Which he's been doing a lot lately. As soon as he's getting that rebound, he's out. He's going. RJ in transition, I've been saying it for the last 3 years. That's his game. And that's how we get him going. That's how we get him comfortable. That's how we get him in a rhythm. And he looked great in the first half. And I just loved how him and Julius were playing off of each other in the first half. Julius gets the block shot, sprints down the lane. RJ gets it in the post, gets it to Julius back, lays it in. 1-2 game was on point between the two of them to start this game off. I just tight that they couldn't get the job done and finish it off, man.
Yeah, that was a great point, because I was gonna say that right after you in the sense that RJ seems to, and it's funny because he's not he's not an ultra fast player, but he seems to be engaged and enjoy playing the fast paced game. He likes to go out and run. He likes to, move fast and be in a high tempo environment. So, when you look at surrounding him and putting him in the best position to succeed moving forward, the Knicks have to really take a look at this, because you want to maximize what you have here. Yeah. We spend a lot of time talking about who let's go get Spider. Let's go get everybody else. That's a conversation for down the road. But how do we maximize what we have here? And it's been a frustrating thing for me is our lack of, doing that for a guy like RJ and some of the other young guys. And this slow tempo thing, just not forcing the action or not running a lot more action to RJ. And that's why I've always thought that, like the Fournier thing, even when he plays well, give him credit. I give him credit when he plays well, but long-term speaking, he's just not a fit with a lot of these guys. You see it. Like when Fournier's struggling from the perimeter, you see the liability on defense, which in close games means a lot. We have to look at RJ and then everyone else. What can we do to continue to get these performances? And I hate that when he has a performance like this, here comes the next game and RJ standing on the corner.
Yeah.
Like, we cannot continue to do that, CP.